Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Nate Anime and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back on Forza Horizon 5 to check out this really cool car. It is a 1965 Toyota Sports 800. A car I've never heard of before. It's very obvious this is a very old vehicle. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you'll only see this type of car in a museum. Like, that's how old this car is. This is probably the oldest Toyota I've seen from Toyota in a Forza Horizon game, or even just a racing game in general. And I don't know the history of it. In all honesty, I didn't even know the car existed until it was added into Forza Horizon 5, so it's a pretty unique car, pretty old. Look at the interior. Liking the interior. So yeah, this is a very nice car, and the top speed on this car I was actually able to get to was around 81. This is with the stock engine. Normally when I do videos on cars in Forza Horizon 5, normally I take the stock engine and upgrade it to its fullest. I don't know if that'll be the case with this car. We'll just have to see. With an old car like this, I don't really expect many cosmetic customizations. I'll be very surprised if we even see a spoiler option. It'll probably be some type of like OEM feature that was probably available for this car at the time. Who knows? Or maybe it'll be a wacky Forza Horizon 5 spoiler and front splitter, which wouldn't surprise me at this point. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. So yeah, we do have the typical splitter, front splitter, and spoiler. Let's look at the splitter here. Yeah, nothing much. I guess we could add that on there. It doesn't look too bad. And then for the spoiler, I'm very curious to see what this looks like. If it's some weird and wacky spoiler, I don't care if the wing gives me more downforce. I don't think I'm going to put this thing on the car, honestly. Let's see. Hopefully it's not too cringy. Oh, okay. Alright. That's not bad. Not bad. I kind of prefer these spoilers more than the weird, janky, or rice-ish type spoilers that they seem to put on a lot of these cars in Forza. So yeah, not bad though. Not bad with the cosmetic customizations. Very limited, of course, but it is what it is. It's an old car. I mean, it comes from 1965. I've never even heard of this vehicle before. Like I said, this car is probably sitting in a museum somewhere and not being driven out on the road. Not even as a cars and coffee type of car. Like, that's how old this car is. So let's see if we can get some good wheels on this. Okay, and then as for wheel choice, I think I'm gonna put these wheels on. They look pretty good. Actually kind of like them. They look really good. And then let's see, I'm gonna make them just a little bit bigger. Again, they are a little bit on the smaller side. Maybe like, yeah, there we go. Like, not too big. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good indeed. Car is coming out really nice. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this car. I don't know if this is like some type of like car that you would use for like rally racing or a car for on the road. Personally, I think I'm going to try to go for a road build this time, even though I think it would do really well as a rally car. I do want to try to do a road build on this car, and depending on the performance customizations, will I actually do an engine swap on this vehicle? Yeah, ooh, what the? Oh wow, a motorbike engine? How's that sound? That's wild, bro. You can put a motorbike engine in this car. And then of course we have the normal turbo rally. And then we can put that engine in there as well. They'll boost us up to a nice B class right there. But you know what? I might try my luck. I think I'm gonna try my luck. With the exception of throwing in a turbo. I'll throw in the turbo in here. But I think I'm gonna try or attempt to upgrade this vehicle properly with the original engine. Yeah, let me see how this goes. So the engine upgrades to this car aren't too bad. I was actually able to get up to an A class, not a perfect A, but it's still A class. It's at the very tip top of A class, and it seems to be pretty okay. I haven't taken it out on the road yet, obviously, but I'm pretty hopeful, and besides, it's not like I'm going to be doing any really big competitive racing with this car against other players or anything like that. Just going to be doing some casual racing, seeing how the car performs on the road. Alright, so this part of the video is going to be a little bit different from all my other Forza Horizon 5 videos. So normally after I'm done doing the performance upgrades, I'll normally come to the paints and designs tab and pick out an Itasha livery. Unfortunately, when it comes to picking out an Itasha livery for this car, it's very slim. This is a fairly new car, but even sometimes, depending on the type of car, there will be, you know, a lot of Itasha liveries already like made and ready to go and ready to download, like maybe a day or so after this car releases. But for this car, that does not seem to be the case. There are some Itasha liveries, but personally I don't think they're really worth talking about. And it doesn't mean they're not good, but there's really not much going on in there. So I have actually decided to make my own Itasha liveries using pre-made designs from other designers in the Forza Horizon 5 community, and I was able to come up with this. So here is the Itasha design I made with the already pre-made designs provided by the Forza Horizon community. I made a Bocce the Rock Itasha livery for this vehicle, and I have to say it came out pretty good. Now the only downside with this wrap, or with this design that I made, I can't share this with you guys, unfortunately, and it is pre-made. So I mean, you can basically just, you know, recreate what I made, and it came out pretty good. I wish. But yeah, Bocce the Rock, it's a really good anime. You should watch it, because she's just like you in every single way, no matter what. And here are her friends on the side. It's a really good anime. If you're one of those people who are kind of looking for like a K-On! Like replacement, or I guess something to, you know, that's like K-On!-ish, this anime is sort of it, even though I think, personally, this anime is a little bit better than K-On! Yes, I know, very controversial statement. It's a very controversial statement indeed. But I do personally think this is a little bit better than K-On! There's actually a little bit more band play on Bocce the Rock than there is on K-On!, where K-On! is literally more slice of life with some band elements, where Bocce the Rock is a band anime with some slice of life elements, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, this is a really cool design that I just came up with, and I think it goes very well with this car. Again, like I said before, you can make this design yourself, because I can't share this to you guys unless, you know, I have another car exactly like this, and I put this same exact design that I made onto the car. But unfortunately, if you go to the auctions tab right now, nobody's really letting go of this car, because it is a kind of cool car. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Bocce the Rock Itasha wrap on the Sports 800. So yeah, let's go and take this vehicle out on the road now that we have the performance parts added to this car and the design. Alright, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. We're at 100 already. I did change out the transmission in this vehicle. The stock transmission in this vehicle was around 4 gears. So I do think, yeah, we do get 6 gears with this transmission, a little bit more flexible. But so far, I mean, it seems to handle pretty well. But in all honesty, if you're trying to get the most fastest speeds out of this vehicle, an engine swap would do you very good. But me, like I said, I just like upgrading the cars with their original engines, because I feel like sometimes people just go straight for engine swaps and don't even look at the original engine that this car or any cars that are added into Forza Horizon 5 or have already been in Forza Horizon 5's. They just don't, seem to give them much attention. So yeah, that's why I kind of like, upgrading them with their original engine and kind of give, the original engine of the cars some love, because like I said, a lot of people most likely just gonna go and straight up engine swap it and call it a day. That's just not me. That's just not me at all. Alright, let's see what type of speeds we can get out of this vehicle. I'm gonna estimate maybe 150 will be this vehicle's top speed. Maybe. But who knows though. Let's see what the top speed on this car is with its original engine, transmission swap, and turbos added. Alright, we might actually make it to 150. 140. Yeah, we're climbing very slowly. Probably we might top out at 145 at the most. 142. So yeah, 142, not bad at all. At the time this car came out, I think 142 would have been crazy fast, especially for this car. So yeah, not bad at all. Let's take it into a road race here and see how good this car is in a race. So thankfully we are paired up with other cars from this car's time period, so it's a little bit more fair of a race in this case. A lot of cool cars actually. So far the car seems to perform okay, at least when it's performing against other cars from the same time period, that is. Has good control, good stability. Alright, so I was able to get first place. Overall this car is it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I'm actually very tempted to make a kind of like a rally-ish build, because I am curious to see how this car would do in an off-road race. So I think I'm gonna kind of switch this car around and put some off-road tires on it and see how good it is driving the car off-road. Alright, so I took this car back into the shop, got some off-road tires and some off-roading suspension. Let's see how good this car does dirt racing. Alright, so honestly, I think this car might have been made for off-roading. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like just generally more fun to drive this car off-road than to drive it as an on-road vehicle. Alright, so in first place with ease. Honestly, this car actually feels a lot more fun to drive off-road than on-road. Personally, I don't know, maybe it might be me. I kind of prefer off-roading more than on-road racing, at least when it comes to Forza Horizon games. Like, I'm more into the off-roading parts of the game more than I am into the on-road and road racing portion of the game. But personally, like, it feels more fun to drive this car off-road than it does to drive it on-road. That's just personally how I feel. And it does seem to perform just as good off-road as it does on-road. So yeah, overall it's just a overall good car. And nothing I can really complain about. It's just a small little package of fun that you can engine swap, and I can only assume put 1,000 horsepower into the engine. So just a really interesting car. But yeah, it's kind of crazy though that these type of cars right now are sitting in museums, which is why we have games like Forza Horizon to kind of give us the experience we most likely couldn't have with a car like this. A car like this is most likely not being used to race or even being driven around daily. It's like I said, it's sitting in a museum, you know, to probably be there until the end of time. But thanks to games like Forza Horizon, we're actually able to play with this car a little bit more and have a lot of fun with it and do something that we wouldn't be able to do in real life. As I said before, it's a good car. I would advise picking it up because no one is selling this on the auctions tab right now, so yeah, I would definitely go into the seasonal playlist and try to unlock this vehicle and keep it, because it is a really fun vehicle. But yeah, there we go. Performs good on-road, performs good off-road. A really cool car, and I like this car. So yeah, this is the 1965 Toyota Sports 800. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and hope to see you guys in my next video.